Hey, what's up, everybody? Danny here, and I wanted to break down Obama's State of the Union address. But first, one thing that really kind of caught me off guard or got me thinking was the way he addressed his speech, how he spoke, the words he used, the way he delivered the speech. And so I thought before I actually put out a video on what I liked and disliked and what I noticed from his speech, and just kind of examining each point, I'd put out a video about political speeches in general, politicians, and kind of what turns me off to politics. As most of you who heard it know, the speech was very well spoken. It was dramatic. He said a line, paused, people applauded, and then he said his next line. And it was methodical, it was well spoken, it was inspiring, per se, but my problem with it was that it was mostly generalizations. It wasn't just like, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, and this is when it's going to happen. There was some of that, but a lot of it was just like, we have come from Sputnik. Applause, applause, applause. We will go into the future with more hope. Applause, applause, applause. We will do this through education. Applause, applause, applause. And so on and so forth. And then he'll finally get to the the reference to the Freedom Act and how we will let the immigrants' kids who are currently in our schools and performing highly stay in our schools and not get deported. I think instead of being so theatrical, political speeches should just be very, very poignant. They should just say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it this way, and this is how I'm going to do it, this is when I'm going to do it, this is why I'm doing it, and this is exactly what it is. And I feel that both parties is kind of guilty of this kind of speech. It's not necessarily just Obama or just the Republicans that do this. There's a lot of emotional appeal in the speeches and a lot of generalizations and a lot of things that really I don't think belong in political speeches. You'll see this in like the Republican talk radio show and TV show hosts, that they'll use fear they'll use like, if we don't do this, bad things will happen, and then that's what gets the public on their side. And you see Obama used hope in his campaign, and like, we can do it, we will change the public, and we will have a better future. And I mean, it's good to have hope, and it's good to have people behind you, and you need to do that through emotion as well as just having good policies. But I think that it's gotten to a point where it's too much about emotions and not enough about, these are my policies, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, I need your support to pass these, and then good things will happen, or this is what I expect to happen. And then if it doesn't happen, then you can see it's a failure policy, and then it needs to be changed, modified, or thrown out. Another general thing I really didn't like about the speech was there was constant talk about winning the future, being better than other countries, and I just don't like that approach. And I'm sure some of my foreign viewers definitely don't like that approach, because I don't think that's necessarily should be our goal. I think it should be, our goal should be getting ourselves in a good place, and so that we have a very high standard of living, but by being at our high standard of living, we are not hurting other people or causing them to live at a lower standard of living. And so I don't want to win the future. I want to have a future that is very good for us and very good for them, not with a winner and a loser. And I think that there is just way too much emphasis on being the best, and that's part of US's problems. That's why we have so much defense spending, is because we're always focused on maintaining our status as being one of the top world powers, if not the best. The final thing that really bothered me about the speech was Obama. Several times Obama said that the way to be successful is to go through college, or he made it out to be that college was the one way and the best way to be successful. And I feel that that's really untrue for a lot of people, that some people are just cut out to be manual laborers, whether that be professional athletes or or someone who does construction, or someone who works on cars. And not all the time is going to college going to be the best thing for those people. It's just going to be something that they hate and something that doesn't really apply to their professional field. And while it is good to have an entire public that is at a very high standard of education, so they can vote on certain things, they can make decisions about the country and really partake in the democracy, I think that making it out to be that you have to go to college to be informed, to be intelligent, is really wrong, and that it's often not the case for people. So I think that Obama shouldn't have made it so set in stone that you have to do that you have to go to college in order to be a good person or successful. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed and thought that this was interesting. I'd love to hear your opinion on political speeches, and I am going to break down Obama's State of the Union hopefully tomorrow. If I don't get to it, I have all my points. I watched the whole speech several times, and I just really took notes. And then I know that you guys are watching probably a black screen at this point, and I'm sorry for that. I am getting my friend to help me get a program so I can edit video clips from my camcorder, and so you'll be able to see my face in about 2 weeks, because that's when he's getting his license. So look forward to that, and thank you guys for subscribing. If you didn't know already, this is the channel where I don't have any gameplay on it. I might change this around. There'll never be any gameplay on this channel besides the Ridiculous Danny promo, but I might end up putting these political episodes back onto Ridiculous Danny, and I'll let you guys know. And then I'll put them behind or in front of gameplay if it seems that a lot of people want that and will only watch these if that's the case, if there is gameplay in front of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please give me a like button. I love it when you like it. And I just stole White Boys Lane. All right, see you guys later. Bye.